Hey there and happy Tuesday. Do you remember the days that like I'd be holding Weston and like he was a baby and I'd babysit him, and then it went to like, okay, helping him balance on a chair with a back behind me. And now I kind of have like a little stool here, and now he's towering over my head, aren't you, Weston? So Weston is 6 now, and I know for some of you, you love seeing him, and I haven't had him on here for a while, so it was kind of fun to pop on when I had him here. Yesterday I had all 3, so it's kind of hard to pop on and do anything. Like there's no popping, just popping up for them when I've got all 3 at a time. But he said he wanted to say hi to everyone here as I craft for you guys. So today I am using one of the online exclusives, that Changing Leaves bundle with a hybrid folder, and I want to show you just a quick and easy card to put together. Quick and easy because I have everything cut out ahead of time for you guys. So let me get the camera turned around here for you, and then you can see the card a little bit better as well. So we've got this here. Oops, got my notes here because it's an online exclusive, I don't have any catalog or anything that's going to help me with like the pricing or to show you. So going online is how it works, but I'm going to go over the products and price it for you as well so you can see that, and always use me as your reference. Like, it's just not the catalog. And in the catalog there's that page that says like the top 10 things that you need, and Demonstrator is one of the top 10, and I love that Stampin' Up puts that in, that you need us, because I love helping out. Okay, so here we've got the Changing Leaves card that I'm going to make for you. If you can see, if the camera picks this up here, there, I put some more light on it. The one layer I've embossed, and it's also the same layer that is going to cut out these leaves there too. So I've got that. And then let me just talk about these products a little bit. Today is free shipping on orders $75 or more. Thank you so much for those of you that have already done that today or are thinking about it. So I'm coming to you live a little bit earlier because I remembered I have my class reunion planning meeting tonight a little bit later. It doesn't last too long, so if you need help, you can still reach out to me. All right, so Changing Leaves bundle makes this. This stamp set alone is $20, Changing Leaves. Then this hybrid folder alone is $40. And then the two, you get that percentage of savings. The two bundled together cost $54. So a savings of $6 purchasing them separate. So I want to let you know that. And now I want to show you what's inside this embossing folder here. It's one of those larger 6x6, and it is 3D, so it's thicker. So inside here, oh shoot, I wanted to have this ready because there are the leaves and such. Here we go. I thought I had that out, but I just have the one set. Okay, so when you get this hybrid folder, you get not only the folder here, but you're also going to get the dies. So some people are like, oh, $40 when they're used to dies being about $30 and an embossing folder being, you know, $10 to $12 or something. Then they realize it is because you're getting both dies and that. Okay, so we've got kind of 2 sheets here. So we've got all of these dies that will not only cut out, oops, here we go. So these 3, excuse me, cut out these 3 main leaf images, this. And then this also, that's what I did for my card, is I took and laid, here we go, this inside here, and then just took like a chunk of cardstock and like laid it over top my leaf, put it through, and when I ran it through, because it's a 3D folder, it's also cutting, I used my plate number 1 and then my specialty plate to put that through, since it is a thicker 3D embossing folder. And then what happens is you get a leaf then like so, that is not only cut but also, let me get that light better, embossed. So hopefully you can see that too. And then each area of this folder has a different kind of texture to emboss it as well. So that these leaf dies come with that folder. And then we've also got some really nice extra added like specialty dies that will cut out extra leaves for you, just to kind of add and put in with that. And then 3 nice frames here. And this is the one that I'm using today that also go with that. So very, very nice set. And I know a lot of you have already taken the plunge to get that. And I think it was last week I kind of just put out that little post of what are you a sucker for? For some people it's cute animals. For me it's anything fall. And this just really, really like tripped my trigger as far as I love leaves. And I just love the size of these and what we can do with them. So that's the Changing Leaves online exclusive. So now let me get to making the card for you. Hi there, Tabitha and Sally. Good to see you on here. I just picked out some of my favorite kind of fall colors and ones that I thought would like blend together, pop really well on the black cardstock too. So what I have for my card base here is basic black. Get out my bone folder here, basic black cardstock. And so that's just going to open like this. And I'm going to set that aside while I work on this next piece. So this, you can tell I've already ran through the embossing folder, just black cardstock cut 4 by 5 1/4. If you find for some reason when you are using your 3D, and I say 3D especially, folders, when you're putting your cardstock in and just running it through, if you pull it out and go, you know what, it's almost like without the cutting dies in there, it's starting to fall apart because it's just really embossing it so heavily. Sometimes it wants to crumble or fall apart. Just take like a little water spritzer and just spritz your paper, or your cardstock I should say, and then that kind of just makes it have an easier time going through. So that's my tip with that, because sometimes that does happen. So now I'm just going to take my one leaf here. So I'm building on this before I attach it to the card, and it will soon make sense. So I'm just taking and putting adhesive here on this 4 by 5 1/4 piece. I'm just going to press that down well, and then I'm just going to take this leaf here and just add some adhesive here and there. Now that's going to fit up in this corner here like so. And then my last piece, I should tell you the colors. Old Olive is what I'm working on now. Crushed Curry, Calypso Coral. And now this is just going to kind of fit like here. Like so. Do you like those, Weston? Okay, Weston says that's a go. He likes those colors together. Hi there, Sandy. Good to have you on here too. And Pam. All right. And Sally, I'm so glad you like this. Yeah, I love fall things, so designing them makes it really fun. And then what I'm going to do now is flip this over, and all those little leaf ends that are stems. There we go, Weston. I'm glad I have Weston. Maybe I should have Weston here every day. So all those little tiny pieces that hang over the edge, those just get cut off. And that is why I worked on this before putting it on my card base, so that I would have an easier time cutting off the extra. So that's my tip if making a card like that, or copying mine directly. And now on the well, no, not yet. Now I'm going to put I was going to put on my dimensionals, but we need to get some ribbon going on. And so from the annual catalog, this is the Black and Berry Vanilla large check ribbon. I always have to twist it to get to the right language on there. So I'm just going to kind of pull this over the top, and then we kind of have this little blank spot on the corner here. So I'm just going to take my spool, and a lot of people, how do you tie your ribbon? You can see this is still attached, so I just have it attached so I know I'm using exactly what I need. So I only have waste on the very end when I clip it off. Otherwise, instead of having it on both ends, I'm a terrible guesser to know how much ribbon I would need. And I also have big fingers, big hands, so that also plays into it. So I'm just going to do a knot, not a bow, And then I'm just going to cut it straight across. There we go. So now we've got that. And I love that they came out with black and very vanilla of this ribbon. A while ago, they had black and white with a smaller check, and that was really nice too. And I had purchased several rolls of that and really used a lot of it. So now on the back side, I'm going to put a dimensional in each corner. It's not a necessity that this gets popped up, but because it's a 3D embossing folder, it kind of has those extra deep grooves that you can even see on the back side here. And then because I'm putting that ribbon, sometimes when I get ribbon close to an edge and I put it just adhesive on there, it'll kind of want, especially this edge, to want to pop up. And so just putting that on there gives that ribbon a little extra space and just kind of pops and allows for that embossing folder to just sit nicely and more even on there like so. Now just a little bit of stamping. So from the Changing Leaves stamp set, we have You Are Amazing in Every Single Way. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. Here for you. And then what I'm going to use is a little note to brighten your day. And out of the 3 leaves here that we're using, I'm going to use this one. And it's kind of interesting because when this one gets stamped out, I did agree with somebody that has used it. She goes, it kind of looks a little spooky like Halloween. The other, you know, the other 2 don't maybe as much. And even this on this picture here, it doesn't look too spooky, but I will soon be stamping that out for you. And you might say the same thing. So let me get out my Memento black ink first. And I've actually pre-cut this. It's got a nice little oval, and hopefully the camera picks it up. You can see it's got some stitching around the edges and kind of a nice little matted look in solid. That is nice. Okay, so I'm just going to ink that up, and because this is a photopolymer stamp set, it's easy to see exactly how that's going to fit on there. Little note to brighten your day. Hi there, Deb. Good to see you on here. And then let me just pop this over and put about 3 dimensionals. Maybe. I'll put it on once I get the stickers. Oh, Weston said he could rip it off. Maybe I should have put Weston in charge of that. Now this I'm just going to pop up right over top that bottom big leaf. So it's kind of nice that that leaf is so big because then when we put that sentiment over top, it still kind of takes center stage, and yet you can see a lot of that big leaf there too. Now for the inside, as promised, I'm just going to bring over a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of very vanilla cardstock, and I'm going to stamp out this leaf like so. So here we've got that. And like I said, maybe in a different color, it would look fall and kind of fun pattern. But with the black, it does have a little bit of a spider web quality to that, I guess. Not for Weston. Weston doesn't like spiders. He kind of shares that with Grandma, don't you?
I saw one today.
Yeah, and it was pretty scary.
It was huge.
It was huge. He thought it was maybe a tarantula, but then Grandpa looked up a tarantula, and then it's not that.
Hey.
All right. Okay, so here we have today's inspiration, like so. Let me get my camera turned around here. And, oops, and I have to pop around. Let's see, am I here? Okay, I'm going to get around the side of Weston.
I saw her.
Okay, so today, just as a reminder of what's going on, free shipping today only, Tuesday, 24-hour. It's almost half gone or more. But know that you can stack things. So $75 gets you the free shipping, but every $50 gets you that bonus code for the bonus days that's going on in July. And if you have a large order and that gets to 150, then you not only get bonus codes for every 50 and the free shipping, but you'll also get host rewards too. So you can pile and stack all of those goodies all together. And like I said, if you need help with that, let me know. Or if you have any questions, especially like today I'm using online exclusives. Sometimes those are trickier to find or to see where the bundles kind of come together. So let me know if you need any help with that. Otherwise, Weston, do you want to say goodbye?
Bye-bye.
Okay, he's a little shy today, but he wanted to come on live. So hope to see you tomorrow again with more inspiration. Take care.